Every young hockey player's dream is to have a chance at winning Lord Stanley's Cup. For one Connecticut athlete, Ben Smith, that dream has come true, and he's able to take the cup here at a Westminster school in Northwest Connecticut.
It has taken a lot of hard work to get where I am, but I know this moment here would never have been possible without the endless love and support of those around me. Hardworking, wholesome people who've taken a personal interest in developing me as a hockey player, but more importantly as a person.
He's had a tremendous experience in hockey ever since the very beginning. He started when he was 4. When he got to Boston College, there were 2 national championships. The fact that this has happened now and he's only in his 3rd pro year is very, very exciting.
Besides all his scoring and how well he played on the ice, he was known as being quite a young man as well. Just his work ethic. I mean, Ben stuck with it. I mean, he was remarkable. He just kept working hard, and finally, he made it all the way to the NHL.
I'm here with Christopher Smith, the brother to Ben Smith. Chris, you must be very proud of your brother.
Yeah, extremely proud. I've gotten to see how hard he's worked for his whole life, basically, to get to this point. He's really earned this honor.
You've grown up with him probably better than anybody else has. What have you seen in your brother that has allowed him to take these steps in his life?
I think he just, he might not be the most talented guy on his team or on the ice, but he works harder than everybody else.
And now we get to talk to the man that everybody's here to see today, Ben Smith. Ben, how important was it for you to actually have this event here at Westminster?
It was really nice. It was a place where my family is pretty connected to, with my three brothers also coming here, and it's nice to see some familiar faces and see people really excited to have it on campus. I think it's the first time for it to be here, and I'm just really thankful.
What did Westminster mean to his development?
Oh, it was great. I mean, Westminster is a fantastic school, and I'm talking about far more than hockey. The thing about Ben is people know that he's a hockey player, but he's also a really good student, a very smart fellow. It's been important to us as a family and to him as well that he maintain his grades, and I'm very proud of him on lots of fronts.
Today is a great day for obviously Ben and his family, and above our hockey program, really for our school here at Westminster. We really put a premium on developing people above just hockey players. And Ben's obviously a shining example of that, and it's hard not to root for Ben Smith.
It's just a great event to be able to share hockey with so many people, and especially with somebody like Ben. We had him speak at our youth hockey banquet at a year-end one time, and he stayed and signed every autograph until the end, until every young player left with an autograph from Ben Smith.
I think he had a broken arm, the thumb. I think there were 6 injuries in there altogether. To come through all that, it must mean that much more.
Yeah, it's been up and down the last 2 or 3 years with a lot of injuries, but it just proves that if you stick with it and work hard, that good things happen if you wait and be patient, and I think that's a pretty good example of that.
Walt Newbrand is one of the purveyors of the Stanley Cup, a very important job. He is tasked with making sure that Lord Stanley is not harmed in any way. Walt, tell me a little bit about your job. It's definitely one of the more exciting ones in the world.
Yeah, it's a different job. Our job as cup keepers, as they like to call us, we take the Stanley Cup and bring it to wherever it has to go. We provide public relations, answer questions, and security if we need to.
What's the best story that you have being around the cup?
That's a hard question. When you take it to kids, especially ones who are in sick kids' hospitals, it can make their day a little bit. And I still remember when I was a kid, 8 years old, seeing the cup the first time. So I think those stories are the best, and I think that's what Ben's trying to do today, is bring it out to kids and to everybody who made a difference in his life.
You must be excited about the kind of buzz that's being generated around this event today.
I mean, this is an exciting time for the hockey players in Connecticut. This is the 2nd year we've had a Stanley Cup winner in the state, and I think it's a reflection on how well hockey is growing in Connecticut and the contribution the people across the state are making to developing players that are going to have success later in their careers.
I'd like to thank the youth hockey programs in the area for showing their strong support today. We're so happy to have you. For me, this all started here, so it's nice to be able to bring it back.
I'm here with Marcy, a 17-year-old athlete with the Connecticut Northern Lights. Marcy, you must be excited to be here with the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, I've never seen it before, so it's really exciting to be here. And I've been here for at least an hour just waiting to see it, and it's so unreal.
Looking at his example, do you really feel inspired by what he's done?
Yeah, after listening to him talk, I feel like that anybody can do anything that you put your mind to.
What's the best part about today?
Probably seeing the Stanley Cup.
If you ever won the Stanley Cup, what would you do with it? What would be the first thing that you would do?
I would Lift it. I would do what most other players do. Lift it up against their head and kiss it and all that stuff.
From the time that those 2 goals went in for you guys to shockingly win the championship through the parade, take us through that and what was the most exciting part about that experience?
Yeah, that minute or so we were in the locker room, where the extra guys were in the locker room watching, and that minute or so of being down 2-1, assuming there's going to be a game 7, to jubilation of being up 3-2 with 50-something seconds left. And it's all a blur, scrambling to get our gear on, to get out there on the ice with the guys, and flying back to Chicago that night, not getting a lot of sleep that week, not celebrating in the parade. Just a lot of really good memories that I'm really grateful to have, and this is just another one being here on campus.
We were at the game when the Blackhawks won the 6th game, and then the families went on the ice. That was spectacular. It was a dream come true.
I luckily had the experience to coach Ben for 6 of the first 8 years he played hockey. I had him as a learn-to-skater, and then mites through Pee-wees. And he's always been a great kid. I mean, obviously he's a great athlete, but I think the thing that people don't know, if you don't know Ben, is what a great person he is. In youth hockey, he'd probably score 150, 200 goals a season, yet if you talk to him, you would never know he scored 1.
In admiring his game, what do you think that he does better than anybody else?
I think, as I've said to a few other people, I think the word that comes to mind when I think of Ben Smith is relentless. I think throughout his hockey career, people have always kind of complimented him on his skill set, but at the same time have been quick to say, well, he might be a little bit undersized to go play hockey at Boston College. And, well, he did that, and he had an incredible career at Boston College and won a couple national championships. And after he'd done that, people said, well, he might be not quite big enough to go have a career in the National Hockey League. And obviously here he is today with the Stanley Cup. So I think it's hard to put limits on someone like Ben Smith because, frankly, he doesn't put limits on himself.
You have that moment when you're a kid and you wish to win the Stanley Cup. To now, what can you tell those kids out there in Connecticut hockey that are trying to go through the same kind of route that you did?
Just have fun, enjoy it, work hard, and just know that it's possible to get where you want to go and fulfill a dream that you have, because I never believed in a million years that this would happen, and if you stick to it, work hard, and really have passion for it, and really believe that you can do it, that anything's possible.
As you can tell, many of the folks here at Westminster today are proud for Ben Smith. For Ben himself, he's obviously excited to have won the Stanley Cup, but you can tell with those injuries that he's sustained in the past, getting here is not just enough. He wants to continue to do this and have a long NHL career. For Gotta Love Connecticut Hockey, I'm Francesco Graziano Jr.